Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD. So yeah, this is going to be a great time. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD, and today we watched The Woman King, starring Viola Davis. This is a movie set in, was it 1800s? I think it was 1800s Africa, and it's about, well, the Woman King. It's actually I would call it an action drama. I don't know what they actually call it, but that's what I'm calling it. But I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. Um, I thought the acting was pretty solid for the most part. I liked the action. I liked the drama was pretty well written. And I'll tell you why I like those things and more back at the house.
On the front line, ready for war. Where you going?
To be a warrior, you must kill your tears.
We are the spear of victory. We are the blade of freedom. We are the homie.
Don't know, take my power. Don't know.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ronan Time HD, and this week we watched The Woman King, and it was directed and written by women. Obviously, I think it's better when a movie about female empowerment is made by women. I think that's just a no-brainer, because usually when women are written, it's better when they're written by women, because then it's not stupid. You get the point. You can see the difference, okay? Usually, I don't know, but I'm just saying it was written and directed by women, which is cool. I think that's cool. And this movie definitely has like a female empowerment like theme to it, saying how women can overcome adversity, how good they can be, how strong they are, you know. They're like, in this movie, it takes place in Africa in the 1800s, as I said. It's starring Viola Davis. She is the titular woman king in the movie. By the way, spoilers, by the way, but you probably already knew that since it's in the title of the movie. So you probably already knew that Viola Davis was going to be the woman king because she's on the cover of the movie, and it's called The Woman King. So you probably put that together, you know. But also John Boyega's in this movie. He's not like he's not really there that much. He's a side character. He's the king. He's the king of their little kingdom that they have, and they're like fighting the evil white men. Not only are they fighting evil white men, which is not, they don't really fight them that much until the end of the movie. Who they really are fighting the entire movie are like tribes and enemy clans who have been teaming with the evil white guys and like capturing people and selling them off as slaves to the evil white men. So yeah, they're pretty bad. And the movie has a lot of like themes, like dark stuff that I genuinely didn't expect. Like, it really caught me off guard. I'm not gonna spoil what it is, but like when it happened, I'm like, that's fucked up. Like, I was genuinely shocked. I was sitting in the theater, and I was like, that scene, for me, it came out of nowhere. Like, she freaked out, and then the scene was just really disturbing, and not really disturbing, it just caught me off guard. Like, I genuinely, if I had a remote, I probably would have just paused it and taken, like, just thought about it. It's like, wow, that took a turn. And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But, honestly, I think this is a very good action movie. I really like the action in this movie because I just think it's shot well. I think the movie's shot pretty well. The acting's pretty solid, but I think that where the movie shines is the story and the action. You know, I was pretty engaged in the story. Like, I genuinely like wanted to see these characters succeed. I wanted them to win. I wanted to see the bad guys get taken down because they're bad. They're really bad people. So I wanted them to see them get speared, get neck slit, get their heads cut off, put their skulls on pikes, you know, stuff like that. And don't judge me. That's what they say they're gonna do. And that's fucking metal as fuck. It's great. But, yeah. I really, because, like, the action is great, because it's mainly sword fighting, and they use muskets sometimes, but that's only when, like, near the, like, bigger final battles. And I like how there's one scene where this, one of the main characters, she's running away, and she has a musket, and this guy tries to grab it, and, and she just fires it right into his chest as he grabs it, because he's a fucking idiot. Like, who tries to grab a gun from someone and points the barrel at you? You kinda asking for it, you know? You're kinda asking for it. I'm just saying. You're a bit of an idiot. But it was pretty funny, and it was great. And the action, back to the action. I also thought, I think my favorite action scene might have been maybe the second battle before the final battle, or maybe the battle where they were trying to escape they were trying to escape, what was it, like a slave trade, like where a place where you could buy slaves. I don't know what it's called. I should have been paying attention in my history class when I was learning about that. But, yeah, they were there, and they were trying to escape. These three characters were trying to escape. I think that might have been my favorite fight scene. Action scene. There was a lot of good action scenes. But also, talking about action for real quick, there's something I noticed in this movie that it just made me realize about a lot of action movies. This is, like, the rule for any kind of action movie. It doesn't need to be live action. It can be, animated. It can be whatever. There's always a scene where the characters jump off a cliff into the water. And then there can sometimes be, like, an explosion, and then they're, like, in the water. Like, I never noticed that until as I was watching this movie. Like, the characters jumped off a mountain into the water. And it had the same underwater shot when they land in the water that every other action movie has. And I just realized, goddamn, action movies love that shot. Like, they love jumping off a cliff into the water. Like, why is that so widespread? I just think it's a weird phenomenon that I just noticed. Just jumping in the water. Jumping off a cliff into the water. But anyway, now I'm going to get to... Actually, I'm not really going to talk much about the story, because, honestly, I'd rather have you watch it. I don't want to spoil the whole thing. I think me revealing the story would probably be spoilers, so... spoiler free. Watch the movie, support your local theater, all that jazz. I think the movie ended on a good note, like a nice, sweet note. I liked the ending. I was pretty satisfied with the conclusion. I felt like the conclusion satisfied my wants and needs for the movie. Not need, like, wants for the movie. I don't... the wants for the movie. How I wanted the movie to end, I was pretty satisfied with the ending. And there was also an end credit scene, or a mid credit scene. Just remember, stay for that. It's just a little extra thing you get to see. It's not like a tease for a sequel or anything, it's just an extra thing. I like this movie, but I feel like it would have been better if it was rated R. Because there's a lot of, like, bloody, like, should have been bloody fight scenes. I feel like if there was gore in this movie, it would have been a lot better. Because the blood was kind of light. Like, when they literally were chopping off the heads of, like, rope guys earlier, but when they were doing the same thing to people, they just slit their throat. And it's like, I want to see some heads pop off, alright? I want to see their head come off. I don't know if that makes me a bad person, but I don't care. I want to see the gore. You know what I mean? I'm the kind of guy that likes a rated R movie with a shit ton of gore in it. I like that. I think it's great. Because it's fun and it's entertaining. If I see a dude's head fly off his neck, that's funny. And it's fun. Alright? If I see a blood fountain, I think that's pretty funny and awesome. But this movie it was kind of light with its blood. I mean, there was blood. There was definitely blood in it. It was just kind of, like, light. There wasn't a lot of, you know, what's the word? I don't think it was gratuitous enough for me. I don't know if how that describes me as a person, but I'm just saying, I like me a bloody movie. And I'm fine with a movie not being bloody, but I prefer it to be, because that's what I like. I like gore. I like gory movies. I think you could have known that by now, but I'm just saying, I wish this movie was rated R. would have added a lot to the experience for me. Alright, guys, so I think I've said my piece. I think I'd rate this film 7.5 out of 10. 7.5. It was good. I liked it. Go watch it. I recommend it. I recommend it for any fan of action, maybe like a period piece. Any like fans of like period piece movies, older. You know what I mean by older movie, not a movie that came out a long time ago. A movie that takes place a long time ago. You know what I mean. But you know, I rate this film 7.5, and yeah, I've said all I need to say. So thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. You know, if you guys liked this video, share it with your friends, subscribe, turn the notifications on. Don't forget to comment down below on how much you liked it. But you know, that's not what I meant to say. What I really meant to say was, if you guys hated this video, unsubscribe, dislike, tell me what you hate me in the comments. Signing off. Ah, shit. Fuck. Yeah, oh fuck. It almost got there. It almost got there. Hang on. Ah, shit. Shit. Damn it. Yeah. Oh, come on. It'll... Oh, my God. Ah, shit. Oh! It gets there almost every time. Hang on. Signing off. Bye, guys.